Welcome back, squaddies, to Sussex Voicey. Remember to like, comment and subscribe. For many, Meghan Sussex is known only through headlines. Some call her inspiring, others see her as controversial. But in person, she's warm, friendly and down-to-earth, very different from her media image. On MasterChef Australia, viewers saw her true character: relaxed, genuine and kind. The episode surprised many, revealing a side of Meghan few expected. The set of MasterChef Australia is usually filled with excitement and a bit of nervous energy. Contestants hope to impress the judges and avoid leaving the competition. But on the day Meghan arrived, the atmosphere changed completely. It was like a spark ran through the room. When the doors opened and Meghan walked in, everything paused for a second. Some contestants gasped, while others just stared in surprise. Even the judges seemed caught off guard, smiling wider than usual. It was a moment that felt bigger than just a cooking competition. Meghan was dressed simply but elegantly. She waved to everyone as she entered, her smile lighting up the room. There was no hint of the royal distance people sometimes expect. Instead, she moved with quiet confidence and warmth. That first minute set the tone for the whole episode. People sensed that something special was happening. The set felt friendlier and more united, as if Meghan's presence had brought everyone together. Po Ling Yao, one of the judges, stepped forward to welcome Meghan. The moment was both formal and friendly. "Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Meghan, Duchess of Sussex," Po announced, her voice full of excitement and respect. The whole room broke into applause. Meghan's reaction was humble. She laughed softly, a little embarrassed by the grand introduction. "Please, just call me Meghan," she said, waving off the formality. Her words made everyone relax. Contestants who had been nervous started to smile and whisper to each other. Po smiled back, clearly touched by Meghan's approach. "Are you sure?" she asked, half joking. "Absolutely," Meghan replied. "I'm here to learn just like everyone else." It was a small moment, but it made a big impression. Meghan showed she wanted to be treated like any other guest, not a royal celebrity. This exchange set the mood for the rest of the episode. Meghan's attitude encouraged everyone to be themselves. She didn't act like she was above anyone. Instead, she joined the group, ready to share, learn, and enjoy the experience. After Meghan's entrance, the cameras caught several contestants reacting to her presence. Some were clearly starstruck, but most were simply excited. Aaron, one of the top contestants, summed up the mood. "Honestly, she's just Meghan," he told another cook. "Not scary at all. She's really easy to talk to." Others nodded in agreement. There was laughter as they shared stories about their first impressions. "I thought I'd be nervous meeting a duchess," said Priya, "but she's just so normal. You forget she's famous. Or royal." Meghan took time to walk around each cooking station, chatting with contestants about their dishes. She asked questions and listened carefully, showing real interest in their stories. For many, it was the highlight of their MasterChef journey so far. Seeing Meghan interact with the contestants reminded everyone that titles can be left at the door. People responded to her warmth and openness, not her royal background. It was a lesson in how kindness and humility can break the ice, even in the most surprising situations. Throughout the episode, Meghan's kindness shone through. She did not just focus on the contestants. She also took time to talk with the kitchen staff, the camera crew, and, well, everyone behind the scenes. Her approachability was clear in every conversation. Contestants later shared how Meghan asked about their families and their dreams, not just their cooking. She remembered little details like who was nervous or who had struggled in last week's challenge. It really felt like she genuinely cared about everyone's experience. Meghan's laughter was heard many times during the day. She joked with the judges about her own cooking skills, admitting she sometimes burns toast. This honesty made people feel close to her. There was just no sense of ego or formality. The warmth Meghan brought to the set made a lasting impression. Staff who had never met her before said she was one of the friendliest guests they'd ever hosted. Her kindness was not just for the cameras, it was real, and everyone felt it. During a break on MasterChef Australia, Meghan Sussex's phone rang. It was Prince Harry calling from the UK. Meghan's face lit up as she answered, "Hi, darling," making everyone smile. Harry joked about his cooking skills, making the whole room laugh. That unexpected call brought warmth and a personal touch to the episode. Not everyone was happy about the phone call with Prince Harry. Some viewers and critics complained it turned the show into a royal event, distracting from the contestants' stories. Social media buzzed with mixed reactions, some positive, some negative. Producers explained the call wasn't planned. Meghan just happened to get it during filming. In the end, it became one of the most talked-about moments of the season. The phone call with Prince Harry was not just a fun surprise. For many, it became the highlight of the episode. It showed Meghan in a different light, relaxed, loving, and completely herself. The contestants, judges, and viewers saw her as a real person, not just a headline. Other moments also stood out. Meghan's support for nervous contestants, her jokes about her own cooking, and her genuine interest in everyone's stories all made an impact. By the end of the episode, it was clear that Meghan's presence had lifted everyone's spirits. Some viewers said they had changed their minds about Meghan after watching. They realized she was more approachable and kind than they had thought. Others said they felt inspired by her humility and openness. The episode became a talking point, not just in Australia, but around the world. It showed how a single guest can change the energy of a whole show, and how simple acts of kindness can be remembered long after the cameras stop rolling. Meghan's appearance on MasterChef Australia was more than just a celebrity visit. It revealed the power of kindness, humility, and genuine connection. For many, it was a chance to see the real Meghan, away from the negativity of headlines and social media. The warmth she brought to the set touched everyone who met her. Contestants felt seen and heard. The crew felt appreciated. Judges enjoyed her humour and honesty. In person, Meghan was not the distant royal or controversial figure some expected. She was simply Meghan, friendly, caring, and real. Critics may continue to debate the value of her appearance or the famous phone call. But those who were there, and many who watched at home, saw something different. They saw a guest who didn't want special treatment and who brought out the best in everyone around her. In a world full of opinions, moments like these can remind us to look deeper. Meghan's visit was a lesson in how showing up with kindness can change hearts and minds, even if only for one episode.